The stands at the Steffi Graf Stadium in Berlin had just witnessed something extraordinary. A 21-year-old from the Philippines, a nation with no tennis tradition, had just defeated the world number 2 in straight sets. But it wasn't just the victory that had the tennis world buzzing. It was what happened next. As Alex Eala walked off the court, still trembling from the biggest win of her career, the legend herself was watching. Steffi Graf, the woman for whom the stadium was named, a 22-time Grand Slam champion, had seen countless champions rise and fall. But something about Eala was different. And when Graf finally broke her silence, the tennis world was left stunned. "She will be world number 1, Graf reportedly said. But what did the German legend see that everyone else was missing? What makes Alex Eala so frightening to play against that even the greatest players in history are taking notice? Berlin, Germany, June 2026. The Steffi Graf Stadium had witnessed history before. It was named after one of the greatest players to ever pick up a racket. But on this June evening, a new chapter was being written. Alexandra Eala, the 21-year-old Filipina sensation, walked onto the grass court as a wildcard entry, ranked outside the top 30 and considered by many to be a long shot. What happened next would send shockwaves through the sport. Eala opened her remarkable run by defeating world number 2 Elena Rybakina in the round of 16. The scoreline, 7-5, 6-4, didn't tell the full story. Eala had been down 4-1 in the first set, staring defeat in the face against a player who had won Wimbledon and had one of the most powerful serves in the game. But she didn't panic. She took it 1 point at a time, improved her serving game, and began punishing Rybakina's second serves with powerful forehand ground strokes. She raked 6 out of the remaining 7 games to clinch the comeback. It marked her 5th victory against a top 10 opponent. But she wasn't done. In the quarterfinals, she faced Elina Svitolina, the world number 8, and dispatched her in straight sets, 6-3, 6-4. For Eala, it was an emotional moment. Elina is a huge fighter, and I've seen it many times. I've been watching her since I was a kid. So to be able to compete with her today is such an honor. With her 6th career win against a top 10 opponent, she extended her grass court record to an astonishing 9-1 on the season. Her semifinal appearance marked her deepest run yet in the grass court event, and the tennis world was officially on notice. As Eala's run captivated Berlin, one figure stood out among the spectators. Steffi Graf, the 22-time Grand Slam champion and the woman for whom the stadium was named, had been watching closely. And when she spoke, the tennis world listened. Graf, who retired in 1999, had seen generations of champions come and go. She had played against Martina Navratilova, Monica Seles, and Serena Williams. She knew what greatness looked like. And in Alexandra Eala, she saw something special. What made Eala so frightening to play against? According to those who have faced her, it's not just her power or her technique, it's her fearlessness. "I am a little foggy right now," Eala said after ousting Rybakina. "She really started on fire, and she came out hot. I think for me, returning and my game in general, a highlight word would be brave. That bravery is what sets her apart. She doesn't get overwhelmed by the moment, even when she's down 4-1 against a Grand Slam champion. She doesn't make excuses when she faces hostile crowds or rain delays. She just keeps fighting." The Eala effect is also a factor. The passionate Filipino fan army that follows her everywhere. The roar of Eala that echoes through stadiums around the world. Tournament directors have admitted that her popularity is unprecedented for a player ranked outside the top 5. And opponents have confessed that the atmosphere can be disorienting. Eala's own humility adds to her appeal. She admitted that after beating Rybakina, she called her parents immediately from the court. "I called my dad. I just said, 'Oh my God.' We were just screaming, and my mom was there, too." She was still shaking on match point. For Graf, who had seen it all, Eala's combination of talent, bravery, and humility signaled the arrival of a future world number 1. Steffi Graf's reported comments have sparked a debate about what makes Alex Eala so difficult to play against. Opponents have pointed to several factors that make her a nightmare matchup. First, she's a left-hander, an unusual and often uncomfortable opponent for right-handed players. Second, she has a fearless mindset, taking the ball early and dictating play from the baseline. Third, she has improved her serve significantly, turning a former weakness into a weapon. Donna Vekic, who has lost to Eala twice, spoke about the difficulty of playing against her. "Every time, I feel like we're playing in the center of the Philippines," she admitted after one of their encounters. "The atmosphere is unlike anything else on the WTA Tour." Jessica Pegula, the world number 3 who lost to Eala in the DC Open final, described it as crazy and admitted that the young Filipina's serve stays so low that it's hard to attack. Eala's consistency has also been a key factor. She has been steadily accumulating points while players around her have been inconsistent. Her record against top 10 opponents now stands at an impressive 6-4. Her ability to read the game and adapt her strategy has surprised even the most experienced players. After her win over Vekic, Eala said, "Donna is an incredible player and she's been showcasing it a lot lately, and every time I play her, it's been very difficult. I had a lot of expectations for this match in terms of the level that I had to bring in. That self-awareness, combined with her relentless work ethic, is what makes her so formidable. And it's why Graf and other legends believe she's destined for the top." Eala's run at the Steffi Graf Stadium was no accident. It was the culmination of years of sacrifice, discipline, and hard work. Born in Quezon City, Philippines, she moved to Spain at just 13 years old to train at the prestigious Rafa Nadal Academy. The sacrifice was immense, leaving behind her family, her friends, and everything familiar. But she adapted, developing the mental and physical toughness that would define her career. Her journey had its share of setbacks. She lost in the semifinals of the Berlin Open to Linda Noskova, 6-2, 6-4, ending her dream run. "Can't begin to describe all the emotions I've experienced this week. My heart is full. I am forever grateful," she wrote on Instagram. Despite the semifinal loss, her performances in Berlin showcased her ability to compete with the world's best and provided a confidence boost heading into Wimbledon, the season's 3rd Grand Slam tournament. Eala has also earned respect from the tennis community for her humility and graciousness in both victory and defeat. She has called her opponents legends, praised their resilience, and acknowledged that she grew up watching them. She has shown the world that a champion from a developing tennis nation can rise to the top. Steffi Graf's reported prediction that Eala will become world number 1 has sent shockwaves through the tennis world. But it's not just Graf who believes in Eala's potential. Rafael Nadal, who has trained with her at his academy, has praised her hard work. Andy Roddick has called the phenomenon Eala mania, declaring, "Eala mania is fun. When you have watch parties in arenas around your country for a 4th-round match, I'm in." The Eala effect is a testament to what she has brought to the sport, a massive, passionate fan base that has made her a global star. The implications for tennis are profound. She has shown that the sport can grow beyond its traditional markets, that players from developing nations can capture the imagination of millions. She has inspired a generation of young Filipinos to pick up a racket, to dream of greatness. Her journey is a powerful reminder that with hard work, resilience, and the unwavering support of a community, nothing is impossible. The tennis world is shocked, but the Philippines is celebrating. Eala mania is real, and it is only just beginning. From the cracked courts of Quezon City to the hallowed grass of the Steffi Graf Stadium, Alex Eala has proven that champions aren't defined by their titles. They are defined by the legends they inspire. When Steffi Graf says you will be world number 1, the world listens. And the world is watching.